Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Mr. Amaya Lewis back at you with another video. Alright, so in this video we're going to be talking about implementing the things that you teach. So one of the worst things that you can do is try to teach something to someone when you haven't implemented that thing yourself. All right, so I've experienced this many times where I've had people come up to me and try to teach me things that they themselves have never implemented. And I could tell because I'm an instructor. As you can see, I'm teaching you guys some stuff here. But these people think that they can just fool me and try to teach me things that they themselves have never implemented. They don't know what they're talking about. And so it's just ridiculous. It's like a joke. It's like, what are you trying to do here? What is this? Is it like a comedy skit or something? Like, this is not a game. Like when you try to teach someone something, when you're giving them advice, if that person doesn't know anything about that, specific, whatever it is that you're teaching them, and they trust you and you're doing this to them, you're causing big harm to that individual because that person trusts you. And if you don't know what you're talking about and you've never implemented what you're trying to teach this person, you're literally just giving this person theory. This person can be in massive wreck. You can cause potential damage to this person as far as like their growth journey goes in that specific area, because they may go and implement something that doesn't exactly work or that's never been tested. And so they're gonna go and test it for the first time, and then you won't be able to guide them as far as like, if they run into some sort of objection, some sort of issue, you won't be able to help them because you've never implemented it. So you don't even know what's gonna happen when they go and they implement something, right? Now, of course, you could come up with more theory, to like, try to help them out and stuff, but it's just theory. One of the areas that this has happened to me, it's been at my previous job. So at my previous job, I had certain individuals that were doing this to me. That's one of the reasons why I decided it would be a good idea to just leave, because it was very uncomfortable, to have people, these are people like your boss, that you trust, and then they go and they try to teach you something that they don't necessarily understand themselves. They've never implemented themselves, and they think that they can help you out. Now, sure, you can say that, oh yeah, the intention is there, right? They're trying to help you. They're trying to give you advice. They're trying to do something for you. They're doing it out of their hearts. But as introverts, we know this is bullshit, because you see, introverts are all about logic. We're data driven, so we can see through all that fakeness, because when you're trying to teach something to someone, you can tell when the person actually knows what they're talking about, because they can back it up with facts. They can bring in stories, they can bring in examples, they can bring in different ways of telling you the same message, which is what a person with experience, somebody who's actually implemented, can do, because they've been through it so many times that they can explain it to you in very different ways, as opposed to the person who's never implemented anything. They just resort to their one primary theory type delivery and stuff, and it's just not good. And so this is why always implement what you're about to teach. Now, obviously this works the other way around as well. Maybe you're an introvert watching this video and you're thinking to yourself, who should I listen to? Definitely listen to somebody who's actually implemented what they're talking about. If somebody's trying to teach you something, make sure you ask them, if they've actually, implemented what they're talking about. Because if they haven't, they should have stories, they should have examples, they should have, certain something, to back up what they're saying. Because if they don't, then it's very easy to just, notice that and be like, what, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. They should probably just not, you should probably just not listen to them. Implement what you teach. And if you do that, believe me, you'll come off more as an authority. People will actually listen to you. You'll have more confidence when you talk about these things because you actually know what you're talking about. And at the same time, people will respect you for whatever it is that you're saying, and you'll be doing some good, some real good actually, to the other person, as opposed to just, you just fulfilling your ego and trying to feel superior to the other person by, coming up with some theory or having something to say all the time. You don't have to have something to say all the time. And you as an introvert, you should know better than anyone that you don't have to have something to say all the time. You can just remain quiet. And for the most part, as an introvert, you naturally just want to stay quiet, unless of course you know what you're talking about. In that case, you'll be very confident and you'll be very open about what you're about to say, just like I am in these videos. I come out here, I don't even script these videos. I just pretty much, I deliver the content from the top of my head because I have that much experience. I'm implementing everything I teach you guys every single day. And so I come in front of the camera and I'm just ready. I'm ready to deliver this content. And so that's how you have to be. You have to be ready to deliver this content at any particular point in time because you have that much experience. You've implemented what you teach 1,000, hundreds of thousands of times, so you know what you're talking about. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and if you like this style of video, make sure you let me know in the comment section below, or just leave anything in the comment section below. I would appreciate that very much. All right, I'll see you guys in the next